Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Shad, as so many of you know. Some of you know me as Lovable web dev from TikTok, but today I'll be showing you guys how to export your project using from Lovable to your machine, and how to go about doing it. So the first thing that we need to do, of course, is we need to build a project. So for today's purposes, we're going to be building the Wi-Fi building system that we built on TikTok the other day, and we're going to build it right here, and we're going to export it to our machine and run it locally. So the first thing that we need to do is, of course, we need to start from ChatGPT. We're going to ask it to give me a prompt for a Wi-Fi billing system for a small ISP based in Kenya. So for those of you who don't know, an ISP is simply as an internet service provider. So that's who, so we're imagining we are an owner of an internet company and we want to sell internet to many people. So we describe ourselves as an ISP. So once we hit enter, ChatGPT will generate for us a prompt, which we are then going to copy, go over to lovable.dev, paste the prompt, and Lovable will build for us the whole thing. So today I'm not going to speed run through any of the things. I'm going to do everything step by step so that you guys can see exactly what I usually see. So let's go ahead and copy this prompt, and then we're going to go to lovable.dev. We're going to paste in this prompt. Then we're going to let Lovable build the whole thing for us. So I saw some of the comments you guys have been making, asking about the language that Lovable uses. For the most bit, it uses TypeScript. Why TypeScript? I think it's a better option if you're building something on the web. It's based on JavaScript. So a lot of the way it works is similar to JavaScript, and it's more or less a stricter version of JavaScript. But for those of you who are not technical and don't understand any of that, simply put, when AI was training on how to build websites and applications, most of the internet is built in JavaScript. So it trained a lot on JavaScript and got very, very good at JavaScript. That's why now it is building things in JavaScript. So from here, obviously, it will start building for us the whole thing. And once it's done, we'll then go ahead, connect to GitHub, export our thing, and run it locally, just to prove that you can actually use this code for your own projects. Some people have been asking me, what's the usefulness of having such an AI platform, or if you know how to code. First of all, I know how to code. I'm very good at it, and if you doubt, you can go check my GitHub. But that's not the point. The point is, these things are here to make your job easier. If you are like a horse carrier, like you are riding chariots in the past, you are carrying people on chariots, and then a car comes. It's not there to replace your job, it's just there to make your job easier. And the same thing is happening with AIs like Lovable. They're just here to make our jobs as developers easier. A lot of developers think their job is to write code, but the truth is that's not your job as a developer. Your real job as a developer is to actually solve a business problem. And as no doubt some of you have seen in the comment section in some of my TikTok videos, a lot of people are facing different business problems that software can happen to solve. So the fact that you can write code is just one of the ways that you solve this software problem. But it doesn't mean that every time, whenever somebody comes and tells you, hey, I have a school, we need a system that can help track students, do this, do that. It doesn't mean that every time you have to build, go straight to your VS Code, fire it up, start writing code. No, sometimes it could mean that you could use an AI platform like Lovable, or like any of the other ones that you know. But you could use an AI platform like Lovable, who is actually the sponsor of this channel, and you could use it to quickly build a prototype, take it back to this school, and ask them, is this what you meant? And from there on, a conversation has already begun that will have taken you weeks if you're a developer. And any developer out here probably can attest to what I'm saying. Like, just that initial process between you having the first conversation with the client to you showing them the first prototype usually takes a lot of weeks. And most of the time, that could be a problem. So guys, I think our prototype is actually ready. See, my laptop here is giving me a low power warning, but anyway, our Wi-Fi system is ready. As you guys can see, that was in just one prompt. We didn't have to do anything. It came right out of the box just like that. And from here up, we can always see how many users we have. But the more important thing today I wanted us to explore is how to export this code. So now that we have our application here, first of all, if we want it to go live, maybe we just want to share it with someone, we usually hit publish and we get a link. Let's actually do that right now. Let's simply click publish. So it will do this. It will give us a link that we can preview. But if you have your own domain and you want to connect it, there's this thing written custom domain right here. If you click it and follow through with that process, it will actually help you connect it to your own domain, and now the project becomes you as you own it. A lot of you have been asking me how to own it. That's how you own a project. So yeah, now we have our link here, jumbo.internethub.lovable.app. You can go check it out. It's live, and I won't be taking it down. So anyway, back to exporting. To export, you need to click on this GitHub icon here, and then you click on Connect GitHub. It will bring for you the GitHub interface, and from here, if you've already linked your GitHub, it becomes much easier to export the whole thing. So in order to just simply download the code, you just simply press Connect GitHub, and now you click Connect to your organization, and it will do the whole connection automatically. And just like that, as you can see, GitHub is now available. Now if we click View, we're transported straight to GitHub, to the repo we just created. And from here, as you guys can see, it's a Wi-Fi billing system. 1 minute ago, the Lovable bot has added our code to GitHub. So our entire repo is here. There's even a README file down here that you can easily reference to. But now beyond that, to download the code, you simply click on Download Zip. And Lovable will go ahead and download the whole thing. You guys can see the code is here. And from here, of course, you can open the code. Or if you have an editor, like whichever editor you use, you can easily go there. So I usually use Cursor. So for my local projects, so let's just open this project. Now Jumbo Internet Hub is now officially on our machine, but we need to run it. So the first thing that we need to do is we need to do npm install to make sure all the packages that are needed for the app are installed automatically. And then from here, the next thing that we simply do is npm run dev once all the packages have been installed. And yeah, once you see localhost running like this, that means it is successfully set up. And now let's go to our domain, and you guys can see our ISP is here on localhost 8080. So we've successfully downloaded our code. We have it locally, and from here, of course, now we can always connect to our backend. If you know how to use Cursor, that's not such a big deal. And yeah, in another video, I'll do how to connect to Supabase and still download it and keep on persisting. But that's a wrap for today's video, guys. I hope you found a lot of value in this video. Let me know in the comments below what you want to see me do more of, and I'll try and assist as much as possible. Again, thank you for subscribing and watching. See you on the next one.